Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome to part 12 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Siam. I've had a chance to process the fact that most of the world is going to war with us, certainly a good chunk of it. We have 3 civilizations and a lot of city-states that have all declared war. So, what is the appropriate response? Well, the more I think about it, the more I intend to ignore it as much as I possibly can. The reality is, I've spent most of the game up to this point fighting a war with the Songhai, putting an incredible amount of time and resources into doing that, and it may well have ruined my chances of winning the game. So what I'm going to do is change production. We're not going to make a musketman. Let's see. We're going to start with something like a frigate. What I'd really like to do is build a cargo ship here, but I can't keep my cargo ship safe. I'm going to need a navy. So we're going to do that. In general, though, I do want... Now, we're over here, I'm going to go ahead and devote another 3 turns to a crossbow, because I only have the one down here and then these 2 for this area. I would like one more. That's pretty much the last military unit. In fact, you know what? I take it back. I'm not going to do that. We're going to start working on a market. I need gold. I need gold really badly. Gold and science. Those are really going to be the 2 pillars that I'm going to build on. Japan has replaced Indonesia as the ally of Singapore. England has taken Brussels from us. Okay, well, here's the thing. I get wine from these guys, and without it, my happiness is wafer thin. So I'm going to give them more gold than I can afford to. Now over here, I have a different problem, and I'm going to solve it in part by spending more money that I don't have. Because I need a tile with food attached to it, and these stupid ships keep coming and blockading my my workboat so that it doesn't produce any food for me. Okay, what's going on? Oh, right. I was looking at England thinking they were an enemy. And they probably will be an enemy, but they aren't yet. So we have the 1 frigate, which is pretty awesome. We're going to go ahead and I guess I'm going to have to wait a turn before I can go up and try to protect this city. The other thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm actually going to start building a road. I wanted to connect these cities via harbor, but forget that. We're going to build a road tile here. Let me see. Here. I keep doing it wrong. Okay, this spot. That's number 2, 3, and 4. For 4 gold, we can connect 2 cities. I should say 4 gold per turn, by the way. But I'm going to try to grow my cities. I am going to try to build my science as much as possible. And if people attack me, then I will defend myself. And if I have to build more units or castle walls or any of that to do that, I will. And hopefully I won't be too late. But one thing that I'm absolutely certain of is that if I keep playing the game I've been playing, where I react to what they're doing, and I put my resources into building troops, we're going to lose this game. Let me just show you. Here's where the demographics are. Okay, we're number 7 at everything except land. That's not good enough. So we're gonna try and pull this out. Don't know if we can do it. Plain and simple. Okay, we're going to kill one ship at least. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. So I have a great scientist. I'm going to go ahead and send him over here. Where do I want him? That's the question. So they recommend the hill. I'd kind of like a tile that has food attached to it. Actually, should I just pop this guy? I've already got 2 academies. He's going to generate 1,300. It's borderline, honestly. But I think I'm going to get enough out of him. It's probably less borderline. It's probably more I should just keep him. I'll break even in something like 70 turns, I think. Maybe even less than that. I'd have to do the math, but... I guess I could put him on the forest tile. That wouldn't be the worst. And we rigged elections in Brussels. I guess I kind of forgot about that. But I don't mind giving them a goal. Like, hopefully that will really cement them with me. Okay, we're going to hit this guy. And I'm going to go ahead and start building that road. And we're going to give this guy the old 1-2. And then hopefully that'll free up... Oh, that's funny. It wasn't good enough this time. Huh. Well, I'll give him the old 1-2-3 then. And of course the SOB looted or pillaged my workboat, my fishing boat. I guess there's no point in resetting that though, because what's going to happen? He's probably going to send another ship over. What do we got here? A missionary that I won't be able to get to. Okay. I think this spot is fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Oh, I'm going to lose food? I thought I would lose a hammer. Yeah, well, in that case, I'll go here. Like, I have enough food problems without that. Yeah, if I'm going to have something that's generating science and hammers, I might as well just have it on a hill, with no food. Rather than ruin a tile that's at least got the option of giving me 1 food if I want that. Okay. Wouldn't mind getting another unit in on this action. By the way, here's another thing I was kind of thinking about, which is, let's say I move him back. Maybe move him up here. Swap these 2. Okay. What I'm thinking is, because these guys are going to kind of hit the brick wall of the terrain, so as they're moving forward, I can harass them with my ranged units. And in fact, I can even do better than that, because I could bring this guy out and then just put him in, and then bring him here and have more units covered by his bonus. I like that. Okay, so Kaisel has a ship here. I might as well go ahead and attack him. Just try to seize the initiative as much as possible. Okay, I don't see the, well, there's the missionary. I gotta be careful. Yeah, we're at war with Riga, too. We're at war with way too many people. Let's go ahead. I'll bring this guy over here and put his great work in our capital.
There is nothing lost.
I don't know that it really matters. Let's construct an academy. Done. Now, I'm probably not working that tile. Okay, I am now. So that helps. I was saying I really, really want to boost my science. So my main path to doing that is I'm going to go economics into scientific theory. And I'm probably, to the extent you can call this beelining something, I want to aim for plastics as fast as I can. But that's, you know, that's going to take some time, obviously. Okay, is there anything else I need to do? I think we've pretty well got it covered. One thing I'm actually tempted to do, if I had more gold, I would build some roads through here just to help my troops get through this terrain. But it's really problematic. And I'm just waiting for Elizabeth to declare war. I can't believe she's gonna just ignore all this. And by the way, I talked in last installment about trying to get her to declare war in Indonesia, and I checked off camera before I started recording, and she just under no circumstances was willing to do that. So that answered that question. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy with him. And then, I suppose, realistically, well, I could always take a shot at these guys, get myself a wee bit of experience. Now, I guess he could come up and charge me. That's a thing. But I'll just run away if I have to. He's not going to kill me in one shot with a stupid pikeman. Okay, so over here, we have a couple of options. The lighthouse is one that would help both food and production a tiny bit. The workshop is probably the key thing. The aqueduct is the other one I was thinking about because it'll help me grow just a little bit faster. Unfortunately, unless I can find a way to adjust this balance, I'm going to get the aqueduct one turn after I do in fact grow. So is there any way I can tilt that a little bit? Like, maybe, I hate to just give up food outright. So that knocks it down to 8, but it takes me all the way up to 15 freaking turns to grow. That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's just put it back. God, what tile did I give up? I think it was like that. Yeah, it was. And then what I'll do is I'm going to change it to a workshop. And then everything we build will be faster. So I'm going to vote against my own proposed ban on cotton because I use it now. And let's see. I'm actually thinking maybe I should bring him over here. I'm not sure if this is correct. I may need a crossbow over there, so that could be bad. Doesn't look like he's got anything to do for a change, so I'll just leave him be. Okay. Actually, let me just put him to sleep so I don't have to deal with him. Oh, I can't. Okay. Having passed up the opportunity once, apparently I have to wait till next turn. Oh, okay. Kuala Lumpur. So I should be able to make peace with these guys. Is there anybody else I can make peace with? No. Alright, but hey. One is more than none. So hopefully the market will give us a tiny bit more gold. And I'll keep trying to build, you know, markets and banks and all of that. As soon as I feel like I can run a trade route without it just being destroyed, like there's no point running one to Ragusa because if England declares, then there it goes. It's just gone. There's literally nowhere because I'm just really being assailed from all sides. There's nowhere on the map I can send a trade route to and feel confident that it'll run its course. So I guess the good thing is if we build things like markets, we'll draw more trade routes from the civilizations that aren't at war with us. And then, oh, okay, so I'm going to move back one tile and hit this guy. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We were giving citrus in exchange for dye to Hiawatha. I would prefer to not let that go away. Okay, good. So I can get rid of that. And then the cotton ban was not passed, but cultural heritage sites were. Okay, fair enough. That has no effect on me. China has replaced Japan as the ally of Riga. Well, it looks like no more shooting at Riga crossbows for us, but I'm okay with that. And China has also replaced them as the ally of Singapore. So thanks to China, we have a couple less enemies than we did. And I'm going to keep building this road out. So I'm wondering if I should just stay here. I'll heal up. I would like to get several ships, you know, together as kind of a navy. And then that way, if I run across an English, like, ship of the line later or something like that, we can just beat the hell out of them. Or if just somebody like Japan sends over a frigate, we'll just be, instead of sitting there slugging it out, both ships getting right down to, you know, red health, we could just tear them apart like tissue paper. And that is how I prefer to wage war, my friend. Tearing other military units apart like tissue paper. That did not go well for my friends from Ragusa. So we have the second worst military, but we've put a pretty good dent in Indonesia's. That's worth remembering. Sadly, we're well below these others. But, you know, as I said before, it's not like I'm even really motivated to change that. Okay, well, that's kind of what I was talking about. Here comes another ship. So, I guess I will not heal up. I will just go ahead and try to sink him. Okay, we didn't quite get there, but we made a good start. And Riga wants a trade route. Could I actually do that? Is that possible? I mean, the problem is, yeah, one unit from over there, and I'm kind of screwed. Love trade routes. Don't love them when you're at war. I think that really is one of the things that Brave New World introduced, where they changed how you get gold so that trade routes are such a huge piece of it now. And it really makes it tough. Oh, there you go. The other shoe finally dropped. All right, bring it. That's a sucker shot. So the good news is I should be able to kill that Japanese ship. Well, we have a few more units to deal with. Lest things get too dull. So I probably don't care a whole lot about that worker, to be honest. I don't know if I want to move him up there. That is feeling a little dicey. Maybe I will just shoot the worker. It's safer. It gets me more experience. So I'm going to go after the most dangerous unit I can, which is the musketmen. It's actually really good timing for the frigate. I guess I'll take good against land units. Okay. I thought that was a hill. Apparently it's not. Let's go ahead and hit him. See, he can't hit anything. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I don't want my poor frigate to get pounded here either. He could be, actually. Alright. I think he could get hit by 2 different longbows. But I gotta do some damage here. And, okay, so we're gonna sink him. And unfortunately, I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna have to run from this guy. God, that's embarrassing. A frigate running from a galleass. And yet, how do I do this? I could come here. Oh, and then I can't hit him. Oh, well, that's awesome. Because I won't heal either. Alright. Yeah, this is bad. He's going to be really, really badly weakened as a result of this fight. And I'm thinking I'm okay on happiness. So what I probably want is just another frigate. I hate this because it's lowering my gold per turn though. I need more ships, and yet it's a problem to build more ships. Maybe I should just build castle walls. Since the hordes are coming for me. And then here, I'm going to build an observatory or a bank. I guess a bank, because I'm really getting desperate here. Truly. Okay. So what's going on over here? We got a crossbow. Let's get him back in. That'll actually save me 3 gold per turn too. And right now, that's actually a big deal. I'm just 2 tiles away from finishing this. What is he doing? Constructing a trading post. Alright. I'll let him finish. It's only 2 turns, but I want him over here. Yeah, I mean, you know he's firing at him. Okay. We can do this. I do believe we can weather the storm. However, if you want to find out for sure, you'll have to come back for our next installment, because that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.